Okay. Hopefully I'm live. I was trying to get the camera set up, and the thing that holds my phone fell off, so I had to screw it back on. And I'm loading my iPad so I can see the chat. It looks like it's been one of those days. It really has. I recorded a voiceover for a video earlier, and I ended up having to delete it because the pictures that I had used were not lining up with what I was talking about, and the pictures were blurry, so there was that. I just got dressed and I ripped a hole in my... Why are you tearing up the wall? Cats. Ripped a hole in my pants trying to pull them up, because these are low-rise jeans, and, well, needless to say, they don't quite fit me at a larger size. So I just got out of the shower. I haven't done anything with my hair. I have a package that I need to mail at the post office. It's already prepaid and stuff, but I've got to go pick up something at another store, and I know they're open till 9, so I'm not in like a super big rush. Although I need to leave before Dad gets home, because he'll park behind his car, and then I won't be, and then I'll be dressed and ready to go out with no way to go. So there's that. I'm going to be talking about some things in this video, about some upcoming videos, some stuff I've already got recorded, some stuff I'm going to be recording, stuff that has been requested. Some of it people asked me to do like months ago, and I'm talking like 5-6 months ago, about a subject that I am well versed on. I haven't personally experienced all of what was discussed in the other person's video. I will be mentioning the other video, but I will not be... I mean, I'll link it probably when I do the video, but I'm going to be talking about some of the things that they discussed in the video, and then going on evidence that I have and I have of things that happened that contradict their video, and then talking about how I know those things and that kind of stuff. There's other things that people have asked me about, things that are related to my past or my upbringing that I will be getting into. So if you are interested in those kinds of things, I will be posting those soon. And I always get a lot of questions about when I'm going to cut my hair, how short I'm going to cut my hair, what kind of hairstyle am I going to go for, that kind of thing. I will be talking about that in an upcoming video. I have saved off some pictures of some various hairstyles, and even like I screen recorded a Google search just looking at possible hairstyles. I had an idea in mind like a year ago when I decided that I was going to donate my hair. And, you know, as time has gone by and my hair has gotten longer and longer and longer, my views on some things have changed. How short I want to cut it has changed. Things like that. I know for the general idea, it's still going to be about what I want. But I'm going to be talking about, you know, find older pictures of me with said hairstyles. I will be including those as well, so that people can see, you know, what I might look like with hair shorter. I did finally record the video on split ends that I had a subscriber ask me to do like 6 months ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago. It was like November, December. So I did record that. I uploaded that today. It will go up in the next day or two. I'm doing like Valentine's Day makeup right now on my channel, so those will go up today and tomorrow. And then I think I set the video to go up the day after that. I'm using the Briogeo Curl Charisma, and I literally have about a quarter size amount in my hair. My hair is naturally wavy, as you can see when I like mess it up. It is naturally wavy, and it's cold outside, hence the long sleeves, and it's raining, so I don't want my hair to frizz, but I want to leave my hair kind of naturally curly. So I'm just putting some of the Curl Charisma in my hair to give it some help. And because my hair is so long now, I need a little bit more. Usually that's enough to do my hair, but my hair is well past my waist now. And this is actually a tester size. This is the original one I got from Ipsy like a year ago, and I'm still using it. And I think it's a 1 ounce. It's 3/4 of an ounce. So a little goes a long way with this stuff, and it doesn't leave my hair like crunchy or dry feeling or sticky. I don't like using gels in my hair that feel sticky to the touch, especially if you get that nice hard crunchy feel. This stuff isn't like that. It just kind of helps your hair maintain its natural curl and wave without weighing it down. It doesn't have like a real strong fragrance. It has a real light fragrance. But I've got another product on my hand that has lavender in it, so that's all I'm smelling right now. That, and I'm testing out a new deodorant that I got in from a survey website that I belong to, and it's also lavender. It's the native deodorant. This is lavender and rose, so I'm just smelling a whole bunch of lavender right now. I'm not really smelling a whole lot else. And now that I've got that stuff worked through my hair. Oh, and I have other people that ask me this all the time, and it kind of irritates me. I don't flip my hair. I don't like flip it forward. I don't flip it side to side. If I move my hair, I use my hands for the most part. I might like do this to move it from side to side, but I don't flip my head because I suffer from migraines, and just too much of a fast head movement can cause me to get a migraine. So I don't ever do that. And on every hair video that I put up, I get people that ask me to flip my hair, or they're disappointed that I didn't like flip my hair in the video. And I'm like, I don't flip my hair because it causes pain. Let me move this for a minute. It's in my way. Would you get the heck off my shirt? It's stuck in the thread of my shirt. It just snagged my shirt. Damn thing. I just want my hair out of the way. Okay, I'm just gonna pinch it on my shirt this time instead of doing it on the collar. My hair looks weird because I did that leaning over. But I've got all my hair up right now, so it can do what it wants. I don't think I have another clip in here. It's just weird. Hey, Big Boss. I'm doing okay. The video seems quite a bit delayed. Oh, it looks like my iPad was actually lagging. Let's try this again. The downside of having a lot of hair. I'm not going to leave it up the whole time. I'm just going to put it up in order to put some makeup on. Thank you. The other topic that I wanted to talk about really quick is I have somebody that keeps commenting about my nose. Some of them may seem harmless, but I find them, number one, disgusting, and two, rather derogatory. My nose is not a phallus. It is not a sexual object. It is a protrusion or a pendiculus, or however you want to say it. My nose does stick out from my face, but constantly commenting on how sexy my nose is and sexual things that you would like to do to my nose is not okay. Right before I started streaming, I saw another message pop up on my device about my nose. I haven't had a chance to screenshot or delete the comment yet, but it is rather disgusting. So I will be removing that comment. Just an FYI for those of you that think leaving sexual comments on any of my videos, whether you think it's harm okay, I'm not going to put up with it. Number one, yes, I am an adult, but I don't take too kindly to sexual remarks. I am not the girl to send a dick pic to, because I will blast you for it on social media. It's just personal preference, I guess you could say. Could be because of the way I grew up or things that have happened to be me in my past. But it's not cool. It just completely is not cool. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I mean, you can talk about my hair. I don't care. But if you bring any type of sexual language into the conversation about or my facial features or my looks or things like that, I will remove the comments. And I just realized the video is blurry. Let's see if this helps any. I don't know why, but my iPad is like lagging behind. Gee, I done sit down a minute ago and it's just now catching up. There we go. I'm not as blurry. Oh, now my screen is spinning. But I get a wide variety of people that watch my videos. Now, granted, most people that watch my videos are 18 and up. And of course, I'm 18 plus. I'm a lot older than 18. But I just find the comments that are made that would not be kosher for all ages to view, especially on a channel that has family friendly as the tags. I try not to cuss in my videos. I do cuss in real life, but I do not, or I try not to cuss in any of my videos. Now, my live streams are different. My live streams, I do let loose, and you'll hear me say things every now and again. But for the most part, I leave family friendly on my channel because I want anybody to be able to find my videos and watch it. That, you know, granted, there are moments when curse words and stuff are very much needed, but there are a lot of times in which they are not. So why put them in a video when they are not necessary? That's how I feel about it. Now, coming up soon, I will be uploading, I haven't put the video clips together yet, but I will be uploading a video about my past, my childhood. There will be trigger warnings in it for those that are sensitive or don't want to deal with their own past, and that's completely up to you. If you don't want to deal with your past, live with unresolved issues, that is completely up to you. I just know that had I not moved on from my issues or moved past them, I would be a completely different person today. And so I know that over the years, people have asked me to talk about my story, about different things that have happened to me, or asking about how I lost custody of my children, or just various things that happened in my life. And I'm using a new moisturizer, and it is like completely separating the product out from underneath my eye. It's like non-existent. It's like completely separated right here. So I don't think that moisturizer likes my concealer. Oh well, I'm not going to be going too many places. I'm not too worried about it. So if somebody is like sensitive to certain topics or whatever, I will make sure to have not only in the disclaimer, like the very part of the video that I've already got recorded talks about how some topics that I'm talking about may be triggering. I also have pictures saved off that I found on Google that talk about trigger warnings and stuff like that. So I'm not doing it like to cover my butt. I'm doing it to like warn people that if you have issues with dealing with things that have happened to you in the past, then you may not want to watch the video. I mean, it's just as simple as that. So I'd rather be upfront about it than to try and hide it and put it in later and then have people get mad at me. And you know, the thing is, I was talking to my friend and let her know that I had finally recorded it. I've been thinking about recording it for months now. She was like, well, what made you want to record it? And she doesn't think she can watch it, which is fine. You know, I have my story and you have yours, and if you don't think you can handle listening to mine because you haven't dealt with yours, then that's fine. But she's like, you're going to get a whole lot of hate, and people are probably going to come to your house, and you're going to get all kinds of like nasty comments, and people are going to think that you're doing this for views. And to be honest, I'm not doing it for views, but maybe my video will help somebody else in whatever situation you have going on. And if they are having a hard time with the topic that I'm discussing, that maybe it will help them reach out to the right people and seek help instead of doing what I did because I didn't know any better and just sat on the information. So I don't ever want anybody to go through some of the horrific events that I've gone through. And if I could go back and change how things were done and how things were said, then that would be fantastic. But, you know, not everything in life can have a do-over. And that is okay. And I understand that. And would I take back some of the experiences that I've had in my past? If I could and grow up differently, then yes. But it would completely change how I view the world now. And that is what I think about when I think about, you know, okay, this is what I went through, and how different would I be if I hadn't gone through those things? You know, I mean, if I hadn't experienced those things in my childhood that I did, would I be the same person? Would I think the same way? Would I treat people the same way? Those are the things that run through my head that I've always wondered, okay, well, if I took things away from how I know them, how different would I be? And I've thought about it. And to be honest, I don't know if I would want to go back and undo things that were done, because I look at the kind of person that I am today and how resilient I am with a lot of the things that I've already gone through, and how I've dealt with stressful situations. And it's made me a stronger person, and it's made me able to tolerate a whole lot more than I probably would have otherwise. I've survived things that most people would have just given up in. I have blown things off that other people blow out of proportion. You know, everybody has their own journey and their own shit that they're going through. And how they deal with it is a determination of how they grew up and how they went through life. That's how I look at it. So, I don't know. I'm one of those people that I went through everything that I had to go through in order to get to where I am today. Am I in the greatest position? No, I'm not. Am I still alive? Am I still here? Do I have things to be grateful for? I certainly do. So why? I hate this brow gel. Would I want to change some aspects of my life? Certainly. But it doesn't mean that I didn't take away something positive from a very negative situation. I hate this brow gel. And it still feels like I am freaking blurry. I don't know what else to do to make this not look blurry. It's probably the internet. I just realized I've got a snagged spot on my fingernail that is fixing to become a hangnail. Not today, Satan, not today. Get off my nail. All right. The eyeshadow look that I'm doing today, I'm actually on look 9 and 10 for the series that I was doing. So, let's see, Virgo, Libra, and Gemini. And then Sagittarius. Oh, that's out of order. Okay, so Gemini, Taurus, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Leo, Taurus, and Libra. Sagittarius. I don't know, that looks awfully dark. I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics palettes. I hate this delay. It looks like the first shade I need to go into is Virgo, which is a matte shade. And like I've been doing the past couple videos, especially the one that just went live at 5, I've got creasing on my eyelids. This is why I don't put concealer on my lids. Because I've got a nice crease right in the center of my lid. Go away. I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody with videos, but you know, it's my life and I've lived through it, and I don't think anybody should be upset over a situation that I had to go through. And I would probably, you know, if it was somebody else talking about their life, yeah, I might be upset about the fact that they had to go through whatever they went through. But would I go to extremes of like threatening somebody or hurting somebody over somebody else's life? No. Because it's their life, it ain't mine. I didn't have to, it doesn't directly affect me, so I shouldn't have any say in how they live their life. So hopefully people will understand that when I get a chance to put up my videos. And I'm actually, I have 2 YouTube channels. This one that I'm on right now, live streaming on, is one that I set up for my business to do like product tutorials and discussion about my business and things like that. That is what this channel was initially made for back in 2013. It wasn't made for me to use it like I do now. And then it ended up being, well, because I used my business checking account to pay for my Ipsy and my Birchbox, then maybe I should put the unboxing videos on this channel instead of putting videos on my personal channel. So the lines just kind of crossed, and now I'm kind of SOL. Libra. I find that the shadows in the Love Signs palette are a lot more crumbly than the shadows from the original palette. Like, there's a lot more fallout in the pan. So you have to be careful with that. I'm actually using the Libra matte shade from the Love Signs palette right now. So there are some videos that I had done 2 of already, which are YouTubers that I'm subscribed to under 100,000, and then YouTubers I'm subscribed to up to 500,000. And then I had 2 that I had saved like screenshots and stuff of things off for and written stuff down to do. The one where 500 to 1 million and then 1 million plus. And then I wrote down information for YouTubers I was subscribed to that YouTube decided that I didn't need to be subscribed to anymore. And then YouTubers I was subscribed to that I unsubscribed from. And basically talking about the channels, talking about their sub counts, and talking about, you know, why I'm subscribed or unsubscribed from those channels. So I haven't forgotten about those videos. I have just been working on other things. Like, I get a wild hair and I just kind of run off like a chicken with my head cut off and go and do that thing. It's not like I'm like forgetting what I'm doing. It's just I get sidetracked super easy. All right, so I need the Gemini matte shade from here. and the Taurus matte shade, which are both purples. I'm trying to do the matte shades at the same time, and then I can do the shimmers last. This is the Gemini matte shade from the original palette. Do I have flexible thumbs? Martina, I don't know what a hitchhiker's thumb is. Hitchhiking is actually illegal in the state that I live in, and if you get caught hitchhiking, you can go to jail. But I am ambidextrous, and I have a disorder considered or called hypermobile, loose tendons or lax tendons. So yes, I can't, I mean, of course I can do it this way with no problem, but going back, I can go most of the way back to my wrist. I can also do this. I can do all kinds of weird things with my hands and my shoulders and my hips, and I can pop a lot of things out of joint. I am flexible in all the wrong spots. Like, I wanted to do like gymnastics and stuff when I did gymnastics until I was about 5. And then they said, you're too tall. You can't do this stuff anymore. You need to go take like ballet and tap. And I was already doing ballet and tap. So I was like, well, what's the fun of that? I wanted to do gymnastics. I was great on the bars. Not the bars, the rings. I had a heyday doing those. But the rings was a man's sport. Girls didn't do the rings. It was for guys only. But then again, I also tried out for the football team in high school, so I'm not exactly normal. But they told me I had to stop doing gymnastics because I got too tall. At 6 years of age, I was already 5 foot. So that is a little tall. Holy crap, my iPad was already a minute behind. Over a minute behind the stream. It must be my internet. It's the only thing I can think of. Being so delayed. Which means my video is blurry. All right. Gemini matte number 1, Taurus matte number 2. Oh, this is going dark real quick. And even my eye is creasing out here and color doesn't want to stick to it. That moisturizer and my concealer do not like each other. Stop talking while you poke yourself in the eye. Maybe I should have just gone to the post office as is and not tried to play with makeup today. I'm just having a crap day. I put a new moisturizer on to test it out. I used it like twice before. It's not like it's a bad moisturizer. It just does not mesh well with the concealer that I have on under my eye and that I inadvertently tapped on my lid. C'est la vie. Alright, I think I'm done screwing stuff up for the moment. Gemini. That's the hot pink. And then Sagittarius and Gemini from this palette. Oh, okay. I see what I'm doing there. I get my brushes wet in the bathroom sink, and then I work the water into the brush in my hand. I don't have like Fix Plus or anything like that. So on this eye, I'm going to be going into the hot pink Gemini shade in the Love Signs palette. Kind of an interesting look between the mauve and the hot pink shade. And I'm honestly thinking that nobody is getting my notifications because I made sure to post it on Twitter, and then I posted a community tab post. But I've noticed lately I'm not getting notifications for creators that I'm subscribed to that I watch every day, or that, you know, they post at least every day or every other day. I'm noticing I'm not getting notifications for them. So I'm wondering if that is what is going on with my channel, because usually I would have somebody join me in chat, but the fact that nobody is in chat is making me wonder if either they're busy or they didn't get notified, and I'm guessing it's because they're busy. Which is fine. Everybody's got a life. And then I'm just taking got it on my brows, the shimmer shade from the center of the Love Signs palette. And I'm going to take the center shade and just kind of tap it in the center here, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to have one purple eye and one pink eye. And then I'm going to grab another brush. And I need the Gemini shimmer from the palette in my lap, which is like a silvery white shade. Well, I'm not exceedingly happy with this, but it'll do. I just turned it into like a gunmetal color. Those two shades together almost remind me of that Cancer shade. Alright, I think I'm going to stop screwing with it. And I was going to do liner and stuff in my waterline. I ain't going to mess with that stuff today. And this is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Ripe Berry. This is just dry. This is still damp a little bit, but I am not happy with today's makeup look. I'm just use the same brush. One's got pink on it, one has purple on it. That would have been interesting. I don't mind it being a blown out look, but those two products that I used, the moisturizer that I used underneath my corrector, it's like fighting with it. I can see where my concealer is like separating away from my face, and I don't like it. Alright, now I'm going to use the Stila Huge Lash Mascara, which I cannot stand. I hate the wand on it. I honestly don't think getting mascara on this look is going to break my heart. Yep, there's two blobs already. It never fails. I always get mascara here. And I swear, all I ever do is get mascara where the hell I don't want it. Well, at least I don't have mascara falling all over my face. Bonus. All right. So this is the finished look with my hair down and my makeup on. And I'm gonna head off to the post office and mail the package and hit the store that I need to hit to pick up the items that I need. And I mean, I have jewelry in here. I just don't really feel like putting it on. I really don't. Don't mind like something will break or I'll lose it. So I'll try and take some pictures or video of this outside and post it on Instagram when I get home, because I need to get going before Dad gets home. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. If you watch this live stream, sorry I was kind of like hit or miss on talking, but when I'm doing makeup and stuff, I kind of get carried away. I'm so not happy with what this moisturizer is doing to my concealer. I don't usually wear foundation. I usually just wear corrector and concealer, but I don't know. It seems like the moisturizer, I mean, it's great. I usually, you know, I've used it on my face before, but I usually just, you know, put it on and go to bed. I don't usually put it on and put other products over it. So that might just be one of those things that I have to remember, that it's a product that I can't use and then put makeup on, because it doesn't seem like, even my eyeshadow over here on my eye, it's like not blending properly, and it got stuck in the little smile lines next to the edge of my eye. That's what I'm trying to like blend out. But it is what it is. Better quit before I make myself look like I got a bruise. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and here's a shot of the back of my hair. Not quite sure how much of it you can see, because my hair is dark and so is the whole way, but okay, I'm ending.